Do you like what you see? Then click the subscribe button so you can stay tuned with the most up-to-date Dangerous Thing videos.
Hey guys, DT here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new episode of Clash Royale. So in this episode, we are going to jump in on my mini account, and this here is my second clan, DT_YouTube, and the username there is DT_YT. How original. But anyway, many of you have been asking that I come up with a deck for lower arena players that does not have any super rare cards, that are really hard to find. So this is basically my deck. Currently, I am a level 6 player on this account, and I am in Arena 7, which is the Royal Arena. I'm pushing 2200, going into 2300. So the deck is really easy. It is a bit spammy, so for every single one of you who does not like spammy decks, please look away because this is going to be a bit spammy. So I am using a Goblin hat here. I'm using arrows to clear up Skarmies, minion hordes, minions, you name it, just very low XP troops. So I am basically using the strategy that goes like this. In the beginning, if you're presented with a Goblin hat, place it right in the middle and just let those goblins chip away little by little at the arena tower. Now, after you rotate and you get your giant, because this is my giant witch musketeer deck, which really doesn't need both of them, and you could make it a bit lighter in terms of elixir, because the average cost of elixir here is 3.8 elixir, but I love having the gun power of the musketeer, and I love having the reliability of my witch whenever I am trying to push with the giant witch combo. And let's say somebody drops a Skarmy, which can clear up a Skarmy quite easily when properly placed behind the giant. So here I am trying to hold back, and super great placement there, simultaneously taking out Skarmy and the minion horde. So now let's take a closer look at exactly how I run with the deck. And guys, this is not rocket science, but if you are a newer Clash Royale player, this may be really helpful to you. I started off pretty roughly back in the day. I've been playing for a while. I'm pushing 3,500 trophies on my main account right now, and really looking forward to the 4,000 arena level. So this here is just a very simple deck. However, it requires a proper management of elixir because it is a bit more on the more expensive side, 3.8 elixir total. So keep that in mind. And I am also using the Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel has been making a huge comeback recently, so I am using it whenever I can. And some of the most amazing attacks, I have to show you some that I've actually played them right before I jump into this video. They basically feature the giant push and dropping the Goblin Barrel right after you put the giant in, and unless your opponent has the arrows or zap or basically, well, anything that can clear off the Goblin Barrel, you end up putting so much damage and doing so much damage. So prematurely dropping, not prematurely, preemptively dropping my arrows over on the right hand side, and my opponent has barely been able to put any damage into my arena tower. So with just a few seconds to go, we get 1 crown and moving on. So guys, also right after this video, I'm going to jump into recording of another video where I'm going to open my clan chest. Now I have 2 chests to open, and yeah, check it out in just a bit, because I'm going to jump right into the second recording. So let's take a look at a couple more gameplays here, and I am going to concentrate exactly on what I'm doing, for what reason, and how the placement is working out in my advantage. So as I mentioned, whenever you're starting off with the rotation of Goblin Hat, put it in and then let the goblins just start chipping in into that tower, 1 spear at a time. And I'm gonna put in my goblins and my witch here to clear up and take care of the prince situation. Now very nicely my opponent puts in the lovely poison spell, and now I'm pushing in with a giant witch combo right over on the left hand side. On the right hand side, my goblins are just putting in 1 chip at a time, a bit of hits into the tower. So right over here, the witch clears up the Skarmy, the giant keeps putting in the hits, and the witch is backing him up really nicely. They are a combo made in heaven, guys. Just a really powerful combination. If I had a rage here, this would have been a super quick ending. And over on the right, I have a balloon coming in, but I'm not even going to worry about it because I'm going for 3 crowns for the win. In 3 crowns, here we go. So let's do one more really quick look at the gameplay, and then you guys can try it out for yourself. Let me know in comments below what arenas you guys are in. I had comments from people saying that you're in arena 5 and 6 and trying to push into 7. So if you are watching this video, this definitely will be very helpful for you. I feel like majority of the viewers that come in to watch my Clash Royale videos are probably arenas 9 and above, or 8, 9, and 10. So I don't know that there are many thousands of you who will watch this video, but for those of you who are in arenas 7 and below, I think this will be quite useful. And just so you guys know, this here is Builder's Hut, which is arena 6. Now, Royal Arena is arena 7, and that is where I currently am. I got further up into that arena after the recording of this, after the recording of the gameplay, rather, I should say. So the deck definitely is really powerful. I had a crazy streak last night where I played something like 16 games and did not lose a single one, not at all. So that was really cool. I can probably share with you a screenshot later on just showing the streak. I was totally crazily happy, and I thought to myself, wow, if this was a challenge, I would have gotten a super badass chest out of it, but it wasn't. So anyway, so I'm placing my my Goblin Hut over here in the middle, but kind of tilting it to the right a little bit, because when the Ice Wizard is going to come in from the left-hand side, I am going to need him to concentrate on that Goblin Hut. And also the balloon is coming in. I'm going to drop the barrel on the Ice Wizard to help to clear him out. And the balloon never makes it to the tower to get a hit into the tower. However, the explosion damage still puts in some of the damage into my left-hand side arena tower. So now it is time to push. Now we have put enough damage on the left-hand side, and we've put some damage in over on the right-hand side. So I need to pick the side from which I'm going to go, and clearly it makes most sense for me to go over from the left-hand side. Also, this is where my opponent is pushing, so it is my opponent's right-hand side because it's a mirror image. So I'm going to try to both protect myself and defend there, and also try to push. So I'm going to put my giant right in front of the witch. While the Ice Wiz is working on the witch is going to help him clear that out. Now I'm going to put my Goblin Barrel now that the tower is working on the giant, and look how quickly we're able to clear that out. Now we're going to arrow the minion horde and help with the stop of the Prince. Prince is a very popular card in lower level arenas, guys. I don't know that I've seen Prince very much in arenas 9 and 10. But in lower arenas, Prince is indeed very popular. So over here, we're going to try and hold off. Just 15 seconds left. Arrow the minion horde and try to stop the Valkyrie, because Valkyrie can really do a whole lot of damage. I'm going to put my archers in there to lure away the Prince from the tower, and then put in my Goblin Barrel over on the other side. So a really easy deck to use. I think you can master it in absolutely no time. Every single card that I have in the deck should be readily available to you. They may not be the same level, but you can still use them no problem. So go ahead and take a look at the deck. Let me know what arena you're in, if you have any requests for decks. I know a few of you guys have tweeted at me on Twitter and asked for advice as to what deck put together, and also some of you commented in the comments below. So I try to give you advice based on what you guys have. Now, by no means am I Mold or Nick or Chief Fat or Galadon or OJ, so I do what I can. This is a free-to-play account. I've only purchased gems one time on my main account when there was a great offer. So basically, let me know in the comments below what arenas you're in. Try out this deck, and best of luck. I will see you in the next Clash Royale video. Bye, guys!